to Motorsport Manager 5 Fantasy 19 Kegman Edition playthrough, and yes, I haven't even got my green screen sorted out. No, I am not going back over and redoing the intro because, well, you know me, I don't have time, especially these next 2 weeks. Yeah, previous race we didn't do too well, we didn't do too badly either. I recorded this earlier on today, so I mean I should know. 7th and 12th, I believe we started 11th and 22nd in that race. So we've done okay, really. We've done okay to get a few points out of it. Standings wise, it brings us up to 10th. We are 10 points behind our target of 7th. Lamborghini GRT Grasser being the team who are currently holding on to our spot. We made some changes. I brought in a new lead designer. Now, there is a reason. You're going to see this reason now. He's costing me a little bit more, but his engine is 20, his suspension is 20. Guess what? The only two parts we're improving on are this year. Yes, that's right, engine and suspension. Not only that, he's going to save me money. Oh yes, if it will highlight. There we go. My favourite component when it comes to designers. Produce an additional part for no extra cost or time. Now, it's worth pointing out that that does not necessarily improve the quality of your engines, or any parts, in fact. What it does do is give you a free one. So we more or less. I mean, once this engine here is made, we're currently in the process of making an engine that would, if we had a top tier test track, would unlock legendary status parts. Next, we're going to be pushing for a free engine. Our engines will be done. Our engines will be made. That'll be it for the entire season, probably. We will try to improve them where we can, but I don't think we're going to be able to improve on top of that. So we'll be doing that, and then we're going to be doing the same with that as well. We're going to do the same with the suspension. It's looking good. It's looking good, I think. Anyway, we are currently working on improvability for our parts, our spec parts. Gearbox 100%. We're working on the brakes. They're getting there. Spoiler's going to get close to it. We've currently got the 402 and 397 engines equipped, if I am correct. What's this one? 397 and 402. There we are. So we've got the best parts we possibly can fitted right now. So we're going to go straight into this next race. I have offered Kai Rowley a new contract. He only has 7 months left on it. I don't know if he'll accept. I know Sato won't accept for a year because I pissed him off. I can't remember what it was now. It was like, who you think is a better driver? I thought it was Kai Rowley. Still think it is. We've got this one, Nordica, finishing after this race, I believe it is. So that's going to be an upfront payment sponsorship, which we'll be able to replace. Financially, we need to be able to replace that. It is a 5-star sponsor. We are not on a 5-star situation right now, though. If we can improve in marketability on our drivers with a win, or, you know, a podium after this race, or even 2 top 10 finishes, I think will do the job. We should be able to pick up a 5-star sponsor. Hopefully. We would like to get 5-star sponsors. Obviously, financially, it makes more sense for us. It's better. It's better. A lot better. I mean, like, infinitely better. I'm not recording this directly after the previous episode, by the way. I am recording this a matter of 7 hours later. I figured I'd get this done now. So, breaking the 4th wall for you guys. I am going to try and bulk record these before anyone is here, before my daughter is here. So, you will not necessarily see me responding to mistakes I have made straight away. I'm just going to let you guys know that straight away. There's no point in me lying about it. It is going to be a 4th wall break. I know potentially if people are worried about that sort of thing, I do apologise. But I'm a very, very transparent person, despite being a very fat boy. I'm a very transparent person about what I do and how I do things. And if I'm going to bulk record, I'm going to let you know. You know, like I said, I'll still be doing Twitch, and well, I told you in the previous episode, I'll still be doing Twitch, and I will be prioritising Twitch for like what I said was obvious reasons. There is no lying around me. There is, you know, what you see is what you get, which is why I'm actually better on Twitch than I am on YouTube. There is no denying I'm more of a Twitch, I'm more of a streamer than I am a YouTuber. I do not have the time or patience or ability really to edit videos, as you guys well know. The people who have stuck around are fully aware that my editing skills are non-existent. To just, he doesn't bother. Right, I want to bring handling this way. I think bringing handling this way could do us a job. I'm going to go a little bit longer on the speed balance. Not too much longer. I still think we need to go further away for cornering, but let's see how that works out for us. We've got a great, poor, great over here for Kyroli. So we've got ourselves a decent start. I would argue we've got ourselves a decent start here. We do want to go a lot further away on handling, though. Let's go there first. Let's bring this cornering into here, and then we bring the speed balance down to varish. I want to try that. I think that's going to be a bit too much. But it's worth a punt. It is worth a punt. So let's give that a go. Let's go speed 12. Obviously attack overtake, and then attack overtake. Bring both drivers in. Now this is a long race. It's a very, very long track. So it might take a while for us to get things done. I don't want it to take too long. I want it to get the race knowledge, as per always. So I am going to be messing around with this rather quickly. So it's a massive improvement there. Great, poor, and the speed balance back down to good. Well, I mean, I don't think it was at good anyway. So handling, we want to go further away, which is fine. That was good, was it? That's too far then. If we go with that on handling, if we bring the cornering back into here, speed balance, I kind of want to go further away, like to there, and then sort of handling out by bringing that back this way. Right, let's try that out. I think this might be too much. You know, it might be too much, but everything else should be good. I send you out in Kyroli. Excellent, good, excellent. So it's just getting that last little bit of cornering sorted out, and we're good to go. 95% is not bad at all. I would argue that we want to go further away on handling, probably to there. I don't want to mess around with cornering and stuff too much. Don't want to mess around with the speed balance too much. Cornering. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one trying to get this worked out. If I send you there, and then I wanted to go, yeah, right, let's give that a crack. I'm happy with 95%, but I would like to do more. I'm going to let him run. That is you done, mate. You are doing what you need to do, Kyroli. I think 95% is doable. We need the race trim knowledge. We need everything knowledge-wise. We've got some great okay. Needs working on. If we go away from the okay, I'm pretty sure we had higher than that before. We did. We had good. But 89% is an improvement of sorts. We definitely want that speed balance to go shorter to there, and then maybe we adjust the cornering thusly. That's going to be way too much on the cornering. That's way too much on the cornering. Thusly. Yeah, we'll give that a crack. And off we fucking trot. Right, overtake. Bring in attack overtake. And we just need Sato to be done. I don't think we're going to get level 3s. It is now starting to rain, which isn't great at all. Great, excellent, great. 96%. I'm happy with 96%. What I am going to do, though, just because I can, is that. Now, I do want race trim. I do want to get level 2 on the Super Softs at least. I'm going to let them carry on Super Softs. Get level 2 on Super Softs. Bring them in, get them on the Inters. Alright, so bring you in. Speed it up. Kyroli is further behind than Sato at the moment. I believe, anyway. Sato, yeah, Sato number 24. And then we'll get the Inters on. I'm saying that these softs aren't there yet. Softs aren't there yet. Let's cancel. I want to get that level 2. Send out. Then attack overtake. Bring in. Right. That's all that matters. Alright. Great, okay, great. Or great, excellent, great. Got the race trim, should get there. There's the Inters. Go out on those Inters. Kyroli. I say we should definitely get a race trim. It's everything else that's the issue. The Kyroli is going to come round, going to come into the pit any moment now. We do get level 3 race trim. We're not going to get the level 3 for soft tyres, unfortunately. We'll give you the Inters. That has taken a hit. So, if we were to then go... What did I do then? That's where we were. That went down. So if we were to go... Has that done anything? Send it that way a little bit. And might as well get us a percentage, you never know. It's going to take a long time to get that sorted out. 29 seconds, in fact. He's not going to have a full lap's worth. We have got level 1 inters, we have got the race trim, we've got level 2 soft tyres. Sato's locked up, I do not give a fuck. But that'll do, that'll do. We might have got another percentage out of this as well, if we're lucky. It says excellent, good, excellent. Oh, we have 95%. I'm happy with 95%. We may have eked out a 96. Possibly. Possibly. Worst case scenario, we've still got the fucking the setup. It is raining, however. It is raining. Not heavily, though. Not heavily. Right, Super Softs and race trim, and then obviously Super Softs race trim. Car setup. Now... I want to have a look at this. I want to have a look at this. I'm assuming that everyone... We're 1st and 6th. Okay. So this could be useful. First 61 laps, 29 to 31. Right, let's start off on these, and then consider what we're going to be doing afterwards. Because he's definitely not going to be able to do a one-stopper. 35 to 37. Kyrodi could theoretically do a one-stopper. Theoretically, we're going to be using that setup though, because we gained an extra 1%. Right, okay. Everyone's going on ultras, we're going on supers. I'm trying to see this out. I'm going to try and see this out. We do have the performance bonus. It is going to be a little bit wet. I'm thinking the durability might help us out. Who knows? Sato is in 1st. He's going to drop positions more or less straight away. Kyroli has got up to 5th. Drop back down to 7th. Down to 9th. Sato is going to be the one we're going to watch in this race then. So they are going to hit a bit of rain, unfortunately. He's going to lose a position in a minute to Estray. Estray on the faster tyres, of course. There we go. It's dropped down. And fuck me, Kirchhofer decided he was going to really fucking spin round. I don't know where he got that burst of pace from. I don't know how it's actually physically possible for him to do that, but there we go. Jarvis has already had a collision. He's on a penalty. He's also got coming for a pit, so a double whammy. Again, some absolute slingshot going on there from Gertz. I don't know how they're managing to slingshot around me like that. I really don't. I've got the third best suspension on the grid. I've got the 6th best engine, admittedly. But still, I shouldn't be getting slingshot by that at all. Slingshot. Alright, anyway, let's get the tyre temperatures down to neutral for now. Kyrodi's in 5th again. He's going to drop down to 6th briefly, probably because we'll drop down to neutral. I'm going to leave him attacking on the fuel. No qualms about that at all. He's back up into 5th. Sato in 3rd, and Kyroli is looking to attack Gertz. So I might actually go ahead and give him the push that he needs to do that. Mapelli and Jarvis are both getting their penalties any second now. You're going to go around him, mate? You're going to go around him, or are you going to sit there tickling his bum? What are you going to do? You're going to tickle his bum or go around him? You're going to try and go around him, yeah? I'm giving you the opportunity to go around and do it. Do it now. There he goes. There's his attempt at a slingshot. Fucks it up, though. Of course he does. It's now him versus Sato. Sato is falling back. Obviously, Kyrodi is trying to attack overtake. I don't really mind too much these two fighting at the moment. Sato is probably my secondary driver, my unofficially secondary driver. Right, let's go conserve high, and we're going to go high on Kyrodi as well. Drop down to 4th and 5th thanks to a Gertz slingshot again. So I don't know what's going on there. Sato, allow your teammate through. I don't want you fighting for position. And Kyroli was sniffing around the tail of Kirchhofer then. So I might give him the opportunity to do that again in a second, if he can get close enough to do so. We're nearly at the worst of the rains. This is all going to start pulling away soon. We are trying to get our tyre temperatures down. I don't want to go too mad on Kyroli. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a one-stopper at Kyroli at this point. 20, was it 35, 20? Shit, that'll be tight. That's going to be fucking tight. If I do that, that'll be super fucking tight. If that's the case, I may as well just push him now and then take the extra pit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring down the tyre temperatures enough. And that's the thing, I won't be able to attack or anything. That's the other thing, I'm not going to be able to do any sort of attacking, any form of attacking, if we do that. And that 2022 is rims. That's not like 15% on the tyres, it's not 20% on the tyres, that is fucking rims. So I think I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to gun it. I think I'm going to have to gun him. Let's go gun it. Let's go gun it. Alright, attack. Same for you, Sato, attack. Let's go medium on the fuel for now. To catch up with his front lot. Catch up with the front lot. Now, I know everyone's going to have to pit more than once. Everyone's going to have to pit twice. I'm aware of that, okay? I just didn't want to do that. Our game plan had been working for us, but now we're so far fucking behind, I don't even know if we're going to be able to catch up. Estray is miles ahead, 5.1 seconds ahead of Gertz. Kirchhofer is 3 seconds ahead of Kairodi. Kairodi is trying to push it. Whether he can do that or not, I don't know. Sato is keeping up with him. There is a 1 second gap between Sato and Book. And nearly 2 seconds between Sato, for Kairoli and Book. So that's good news for us. If we can hold on to 4th and 5th, that would look pretty outstanding, I won't lie. 4th and 5th would also help us out with marketability, so that's good. Right, pushing these tyres hard. Not really gaining anything out of it. Let's go pushing high. So we are going to be coming in early on these tyres, as you can see. Pushing high as well. Burning through them, not really much quicker than anyone else's. Apart from maybe Gabook. But doing enough. We're not catching up with these boys, that's the only problem here. That's the real problem. We're falling further away. And yeah, it's annoying. It's frustrating. So I would have liked to have slowly caught up, but we're 3 seconds behind. That's getting bigger. Parente is getting closer to Sato as well. Kairoli has reduced the gap a little bit, I think. 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. So at the minute, there's a 3.1 second gap between Kairoli and Gertz. Parente is getting very close to Sato. Is he giving it some welly? He's giving it a little bit of welly. Right, let's go overtake on the fuel. Let's try and keep these boys in 4th and 5th. I might give... Who's getting through those tyres quicker? They're around about the same percentage, aren't they? Right, I'm going to have Kairoli attack. He's going to come in on the next lap. I think I might bring in Sato on this one. Yeah, let's bring Sato on in this one. 29 to 31 would definitely see him out. 22 to 44 would not. So fill up. Parts will be fine. We'll take the risky fast. Go for it. Now, Kairoli. Let's have a look at Kairoli. Alright, so you're in the pit now. You're going to come in on this lap, aren't you? Yes, you are. 35 to 37 will definitely see you out. 26 to 28, we could do that. 15% improved performance, or 10% even. It might be worth taking the ultras for now. Let's go fill up as well. Which means I won't have to worry about filling up too much in the final lap, hopefully. We'll take the fast as well. We'll take the risk. You're going to go to neutral and high. Kairoli slowly catching up the Gertz. Estray just pulling away more and more. But I should imagine that both Estray... Well, Estray definitely will. Down back Kirchhofer. Estray should definitely... Yeah, there he goes. Estray in the pit now. And then Kairoli's in the pit. Estray is still in there currently. But he's going to pull out any second. He already has, I believe. Yeah. There's Estray there. Kairoli here. So there's still 11 seconds between us and Estray. Joy. Absolute fucking joy. Right, go high and push, mate. Tandy's got an issue with his car. Sato, I'm going to go push and high. I might actually get him to go attack overtake at this moment in time. Makes sense. He's just lost a position. Kairoli's going to go attack overtake for now as we go past the pit. Not really doing anything amazing, but enough potentially. Ludwig has got Sato on his tail. I'm going to leave Sato attacking Kairoli. I'm going to go push and high for now, just to let him catch up. In fact, I'm going to go conserve and high. And with Sato, if he can get put now, I can't do it. Conserve and high. Right, so a few people in the pit. We're just taking past Ledegar. A few other people ahead of us who are going to have to pit. I don't think they're going to be able to do one-stoppers. It was a bit of a push to potentially do a one-stopper, I think. I think it was a bit of an ask. Back down to normal temperatures, nearly, for Kairoli. I'm going to get him to go overtake, just like Sato is. No one in the pit yet. There should be soon. We do have Ludwig on the tail of Cairoli. He is not giving it any welly. So I don't know, I think it might be to do something with our driver form, which is 4.4 at the moment for 4.3, sorry, for Cairoli. It's not very good. Sato driving on 8.2, but again, still not that great at the moment. He's going to lose position to Van 4 in a second, by the looks of things. Just like Cairoli's going to lose out here to Ludwig. Ludwig, you're not giving it anyway. I don't know how you're keeping up. Tandy's going to go into pit soon. We probably will consider going a bit harder along this back line here, just to A, get away from Van 4, and B, try to make the most of anyone in the pit, which we've not been able to. We haven't really made most of who's in the pit. We do lose out to Ludwig somehow, annoyingly. I don't know how, but we have. It frustrates me so much. And Sato just about holding on to 17th from Van 4. So 40 laps to go. I can probably push these guys a little bit harder. I don't know, actually. I'm going to go conserve again. Over here. And go for the best. Hope for the best, sorry. Let's go to speed 12. Let's get these guys a little way into the game. We do go up into 14th and 16th respectively. How will that make us look on the standings? We'll be going down a position. Yeah, so not so great. There are a lot of drivers who do need to pit. 12 and 14th still not going to help us out all too much. Still drivers who need to pit. Whether we can get past any of those, we do get past a couple of them, both drivers now. That is still not great. It's still not great, but we are going to be within 3 points of 7th place if things stay the way they're staying. There is rain, brief little bit of rain, brief smattering of rain on the track. Sato has lost out 12th. He's going to lose out to a couple more drivers soon if he's not careful. Tandy has retired, so we're not going to go last. Mary has retired as well. Wowzer. Cairoli up into 9th now, which is very, 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 very nice. Brings us up to 8th overall. Cairoli, do I want to do anything with you in particular? Do I want to try and get you to push your tyres a little bit? Maybe. Let's go push. See if we can get ahead of... We do pull ahead of Book. He's going to pull back again. We're going to go attack, overtake. We're going to race Book for a little while. Sato, I'm going to let you attack and try to regain your position for a bit. So Cairoli has briefly taken 8th place back. I think Book has got the faster car. I'm pretty sure he's a slightly better driver as well. They are both trying to give it some welly. 34 laps to go. How many laps can you do on a set of tyres again? Do 35 on those, 26 on these. Okay. Just so I know. We've got to go for one more stop with him. How many laps of fuel can we take? 34 laps to go and we can do 37. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to let him run as hard as I can. Sato back up into 12th. Looking to take 11th from Hasa. Hopefully he'll get himself further forward. Cairoli has lost 2 positions there. Is it 2 or 1? He definitely lost out to Van Gisbergen there. I'm pretty sure he lost out to Book as well. Book has absolutely shot up. Somehow. Cairoli regains 8th. Sato is now up to 11th. As things stand, we would be 5 points behind 7th place, which is decent. Don't forget, we have got better engines coming. I'm going to go speed 12 for now. See if we can make anything of this. I can't push these drivers any harder. Sato in 10th. Dropped down to 13th. Because he ran wide. Joy. Absolute fucking joy. Right, Cairoli in a position now to potentially take over Van 4 and Book. Or lose out to Van Gisbergen. Probably going to lose out to Van Gisbergen. He's going to come in on the next lap. Sato probably come in the lap after him. You need to undercut past Van 4. Well, do it then. It's down to you. I'm not driving the vehicle, mate. You are. You're the driver, Cairoli. That's what you get paid to do. Get past him. Right, so he is going to come in on this lap here. He's going to go on these to see him out. We're going to whack the fuel up to 33 laps. Not going to worry about fixing any parts. We're going to take the risky fast. Sato's going to come in on the lap afterwards. We are going to let him just push. We're just going to let him push. We're going to let both drivers push as hard as we can. Now, it would be nice for Cairoli to get ahead of Van 4 before the end of the race, or before the end of the lap. I don't think he's going to be able to manage it. Sato has lost a position. He did gain back some positions, though, to be fair. He dropped down to 14th, didn't he? He did drop down to 14th, but now he's back to 11th, which is decent. So we know Sato's going to... Cairoli's going to fall away a bit. He's going to have 1 extra lap's worth. Okay. Right, so after this, we've got to be really careful about how we drive Sato. Like, I've got to really manage his temperatures. Really manage his temperatures. We're going to go neutral for... you got to push for Coyote for a little bit. We'll leave the fuel, because he's got loads of excess fuel. We'll leave the fuel high for now. Sato is not going to get 8 before he comes into the pit. Coyote should catch up. There'll be a lot of guys going to the pit at some point. Risky Fast has kind of worked. There we go. Right. And now you need to go straight onto neutral. There's no fucking around with your tyres. You're going to go push... Oh, sorry, high. You're going to go high, and you're going to try and catch up with these boys. Right. Now, speed 12, please. Let's go to Coyote, as he's our leading driver at the moment. We've got no one near us. We're nowhere near anyone. In fact, Guts is pulling away from us at the moment. Quite quickly. It's not nice. It's not nice. It is not nice at all. Right, let's go conserve. Get these tyre temperatures down for Coyote, because Coyote is really starting to burn those tyres out. 24 laps to go. 29, yeah. So I need some of that excess. I really need some of that excess. So let's get that conserved tyre back down. We're going to keep pushing on the fuel. We do have a lot of excess fuel. And we'll go overtake there as well. Now, are we nearly at the point where I can go neutral? It doesn't look like it yet. So we are going to have some drivers coming to the pit relatively soon. And I don't want them to be too far ahead of us when they do. Is that gap reduced, or is it increasing for us? I think it's increasing for us still. Let's go neutral now. Go neutral. 20 laps to go. Still got 3 laps worth of excess fuel. That is Rockefeller ahead of us on brand new tyres. We know he's not going to pit again, so we're going to have to do our best to get past him. So let's bide our fucking time and attack. We did overtake someone in the pit, so that's not too bad. Both of our drivers are on the points. Let's go neutral again. Let's go neutral again. Tyre temperatures do stack up real quick, it seems. Really, really quick. Want to get that a little bit closer. Yellow flag. Kevin Estrella spun. That's not a bad thing for us. Let's go neutral again. Let's go conserve, because that tyre temperature's linking, or is rising up a little bit. Conserve over here. We're going to keep pushing hard on the fuel. Not much longer though, I think. I think we're going to drop down a high in a minute. 18, yeah. We're going to drop down a high. I want a little bit of excess here. Coyote back down to neutral, or back up to neutral, and you're back up to neutral as well. Try to catch up with this fucker, please. I do want some points from both our drivers, not just one. We need a good finish to this race, really. Within 24 seconds of 7th place. I know they're going to have to pit at some point. I know their tyre degradation is going to start. Okay, that's not great, Coyote, mate. That's kind of ruined everything for us now. You need to attack overtake to regain where you were. Sato's for fuck's sake. We're not even pushing them that hard. That's the annoying thing. We're not even pushing them that hard. At all. There was no reason for him to spin, yet he did. Right, and he's done again. He's spun again. Lovely. Right. That's this race over. Completely over. Right, conserve and conserve. I'm going to keep you pushing on the fuel. I'm going to get you on high on the fuel, sorry. Both drivers. There we go. And what can I do? I mean, they've both balls up big time, and that is the race done. Coyote span out twice. There's a collision now as well. At least we're ahead of these guys now, I suppose. Which tyres is he on? Now, I don't think we took any damage. I mean, our car's a little bit fucked. Both cars are a little bit fucked. We are losing positions, though. That's the thing. It is frustrating. It's frustrating because we should be ahead of these teams. We should be ahead of these teams. We shouldn't be this far away. And I know there's still a long season to go. I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that. It's just frustrating. Now, how many laps we got left? 13. How many laps you got left on those? Wow. Okay. Okay. Tough times. Coyote going for 15th ahead of McDowell. McDowell should go out. Someone hit you? Who was that? So someone got pushed off the road. Sato got pushed off the road by someone. I don't know who it was. Coyote's unable to overtake this guy. For fuck's sake. I need you to get your tyre temperatures back down. They're a bit too much now. Brakes will be fine to see out for the rest of the race. Let's go for it. So high and high because we don't have the amount of excess fuel we did have. In fact, you're going to go medium and neutral. You're going to stay as you are for now. All right, speed 12. Up to 14th. That's 14th and 15th. It's not enough. 14th and 15th is not enough. Attack overtake. Just for a little bit. Yellow flag again. Shane Van Gisbergen has been given a 10-second penalty. Is he ahead of us? He is. He is. It's not going to be close enough for us to actually gain anything by. So that's a little bit frustrating. What can you do? So what we got left lap-wise? Nearly 8 laps. We've got a little bit of excess. A little bit of excess. Let's go high for you as well. 15th, 14th as it stands. 8 laps to go. Keggy's getting frustrated. Keggy's getting very, very, very frustrated with absolutely everything. The amount of times Matty Cairoli's spun today is just, it's outrageous, and he's out of fuel. So medium and medium. I can't push him any harder than this now. I can't push him any harder than this, like at all. Kegman Plays has retired. Okay, it's fine. No, you're not coming in for the brakes. You've got less than 5 laps to go. You're not coming for the brakes. 28%, 32%. How many laps can you do on these? 6, okay. And how many can you do on these? 9, right. So I can push the tyre temperatures of Cairoli's car a little bit, but not too much. Not too much. I'm not going to bring him in for a mechanical issue at all. 14th and 15th is better than a kick to the cock, so I'm gonna try and consolidate these positions. Sato has got a 20-second lead over Gianni, so there is that. Shouldn't have to worry about him too much. Let's go conserve and medium on him. Rockenfeller, I am considering letting you just attack overtake to get around Rockenfeller. Sorry, Cairoli to get around Rockenfeller. But at the same time, I know you haven't got the fuel, so it's a hard one to call. I need these points, I need this positioning, but I need you to not be a dog shit cunt. And unfortunately, you are a dog shit cunt. You really are a dog shit cunt. Right. Neutral. So family friendly on this channel, aren't we? Oh yeah. Family friendly, atmosphere, great guy. Neutral, medium. Right. So that's coming down. Cairoli has finally overtaken. We might gain a few more positions out of this if we're lucky. This isn't the final lap yet, is it? Is it the final lap? 2 laps remaining. No, not quite. Not quite. If we can gain a little bit more out of this, I'll be very happy. Right, there we go, conserve. Up into 12th, I'll be happy with. 12th and 15th, I'd be very happy with. I don't think we're going to hold on to those positions. We've got less than a lap's worth of fuel. Now's the time to just attack. It's going to kill the tyres completely. I don't care. Just get around everyone. We've got low fuel. Let's go low. Got excess fuel here. Go attack. Go high. Like Cairoli is going to run out of fuel if I'm not careful. I've gone low. There we go, 11th place and 15th. That's not great. Considering we started in 1st and 6th, that's not great. But there are some positives to be taken from that. There are some positives to be taken from that. Not the race itself, but from this episode. We're going to be getting better engines soon. I mean, when I say better engines soon, I mean superb, amazing, top of the range. You've never seen them that good before engines. And you'll find out in a minute. We're going to have a quick look before we end the episode. We're going to have a quick look before we end this episode because it's worth looking at, I think. I'm overselling it. I reckon I'm overselling it. I may well be overselling it, but still. Let's have a look at the old sponsorship and the marketability. That's the only thing that matters right now. I might have to move Sato on. I might have to move Sato on for a better marketability driver. So we are in 10th. Don't care about the drivers at the moment. It's all about what we do. And what we do is not enough, it seems. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A female deer. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Traits. That's going to be in marketability -5. That's a marketability -5. So yeah, marketability's gone down to 86, 85. Shit. Well, we're not going to get 4 stars, are we? We're not getting 4 stars at all. Sorry, we're not getting 5 stars. We're going to be getting 4 stars at best. So we need something that's going to give us money per race, ideally, or a big chunk of money up front. And I mean fucking big. Yeah, I mean real big, properly big, bigly big. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look. See what we can do. Right. So mail wise, we've got an interview with Sky and might give us a. Oh fuck off, mate. An interview with Sky might give us something. So that didn't give me any. I don't know if one of those gives you marketability or not. Don't need to worry about this for now. And scout the pit crew real quick. Ooh. Who do we get shot of? Evans. Evans. We're going to get shot of Evans. Was there another decent one there? Yes. Yes, there was. So Evans is gone. And we get rid of Krem as well. And I'm pretty sure I saw another one over 4 stars here. I did. Fenimore. Who else we have? We've got Regan. We've got Corsby. Regan, Corsby. So Regan or Corsby then, basically. Right. Howdy. Howdy. Right, so how are we looking on the engine? How are we looking on the engine? 12 days. 12 days. Next race in 24 days. Okay, we'll have a look at this engine. I want to show you what I mean. Car repair is complete. That's fine. Don't care too much. Oh, sponsors. Shit. What have we got? We've got 4 star, 4 star up front. That's no good. That is more per race than anything else, isn't it? 100%. Right. Well, we're going to take the Liqui Moly one, which means that we are now losing £500,000 a race. Black and Decker goes soon. That's up front, so we'll be able to replace that. That's going to be the killer. That's going to kill me when that goes. That's £1.5 million a race. Yeah, that's going to kill me when that goes. We really need to do something when it comes to these engines ASAP. But we've got a couple of factory staff rider. We need to get that resolved. Don't think so. Don't think so. I wish it would bring you back in on that. When your factory staff rider would just bring me back in. Okay, that's all I'm asking for. 80%, 80%. Okay, I'm pretty sure these. Why wouldn't you not let me work on these? Why wouldn't you not let me work on those? I should be able to work on those. 80% isn't enough. 80% of 80%. 80% of 80%. Okay, so 80% apparently is the maximum they can go to. Okay, whatever. Right, so we've got our new parts. We've got our new engine. We are going to. I don't think the new engine actually does anything, does it? That's just all red. It's all red zone. So yeah, we've got legendary available. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And we're going to work on these. So plus 25, plus 40, plus 40. So that's 511. Can I add a random great component? No. That's a plus 60 best risk level plus 1. That'll bring the build time down by 5 days. But I'll up the red zone by plus 10. That's the top speed plus 50. Or is fuel efficiency improved? So top speed plus 50 will bring me up to 561. Is there anything else I can do to improve on that without taking illegal parts? No, there is not. But 561, this is better than what I've got, and I'm getting 2 of them. And instead of costing me 3.7 million, it's going to cost me 1.85 million. It's going to take a long fucking time to build. Like 3 races. It's going to take a long time to build. That's fine. We'll go with it. We're going to go with it. Instead of improving on these, we're going to improve on those for now. I'm not going to worry about this. It's an illegal one. We're going to worry about these. They're the 2 I want to work on the most. Yeah, I think so anyway. 465, 450. Let's do that. Get rid of that. We'll go with those instead. 87% in the spoiler is fine. I'm never going to really go through that. These are my currently best 2 engines. Yeah, I think we're going to work on those for now. They're my best ability engines, and they're going to be ready before the next parts are done. So I want to make the most of those. So what's this? More performance. Push development if you like. Need some cash. Plus 25 performance. Yeah. 250,000. Damn straight. Damn straight. Has that just improved them straight up? Like, has that done anything to them now? Let's just improve that overall end game, isn't it? It's not. Oh no, it has actually added something to. Right, it's added added to the engine that we're currently using, I think. I'm not sure. Or is it added to our 2 best? I think it's added to our 2 best. Got a huge red zone and it's got a rule break on it, so I can't use that. But yeah, so we're going to be getting some decent parts. Not soon, anytime soon, but towards the end of the towards the end of the season. I'm fucked up. I think I've done fucked up. Never mind. Anyway, guys, it's going to be the end of the episode. I've got to try and get this sort of out, and I will see you when I see. Obviously, if you are watching this for the first 2 hours when we're going live, I'll be live over on Twitch. If you want to join my Discord, there's a link in below. If you want to join the Fire Fantasy Discord, there's a link down below. And if you're watching me for any Football Manager content, there is a link to the FM based Discord down below as well. I'll speak to you when I see it. Well, I'll speak to you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.